Cue the Olympics music. Let's go.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's right. Yes.
How'd I do?
That was shaky.
Yeah.
Started off shaky, but you found it.
You know, when they go to the studio.
Of course.
I wasn't doing the bum 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 bum
Bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba ba bum bum bum. Beautiful. I had to make sure I had Peacock subscribed to for the Olympics. I love me some Olympics, winter and summer. Bring it on, baby. Little known fact about me, I have curling in my blood. Did I ever tell you this, Flu?
No. You have curling blood?
I have curling blood.
Important distinction between curdling.
I have multiple world champion, U.S. champions in my family. My grandpa is a World Curling Federation Hall of Famer.
What?
He was instrumental in getting curling back into the Olympics in 1998, Nagano.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Curling is electric. I accept no hate on curling.
Well,
We need more curlers in this set. Where are the curlers?
Tonight you're going to meet a friend of mine who curls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Up at Granite?
Yeah.
Yep. He probably knows my grandpa.
Awesome.
If he's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
Hard. What's up, people? Chad, Logan, Howard, Nico. What's up, guys? These cases are a little bit more girthy than I was expecting. I was reading something about this. Some breaker who's opened a bunch of cases said that Wave 1 and Wave 2 have like a different packing configuration. So I'm not sure which wave we're getting here. But apparently it has an impact on the base cards that you hit. Not the hits, but the unnumbered base cards that you hit. Why don't we just get both cases on the screen? Fill up the wall. Dude, 2018 Olympics, you guys remember when the U.S. men took gold in curling? That might have been the most electric Olympic event in years. Talk about miracle on ice. Dun, 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 dun. AJ, what's up, buddy? Hey, Shaft. Doing good, man. Doing good. How are you, man? Haven't seen you since Chris's wedding. Okay. Good luck, everybody. It's just a different side of the box. Okay, so configuration, 12 packs per box, 8 cards per pack. We're going to get 2 autos, but a lot of boxes have more than 2 autos. We don't have pack odds published on this stuff, but we do have breaks to watch. And we're guaranteed 48 autos, but we're probably going to get more like 55. Calling 55. So good luck, everybody. Easy Johnson. A lot of the players have, actually, most of the players have 2 distinct cards in the 200 subject checklist. So our first hit is Sam Morse, the S spot out of 250. I'm going to go slow to start so I could get my footing. I haven't opened the product yet. We'll get going at a crisper pace as we go. Amber Glenn, Noah Elliott. So he's like Noah Elliott back-to-back. Charlie White. There's Levito. We have a blizzard of Apollo Ono. Blizzard insert. It's not one of the SSPs. Who are the sharps out there that know what the SSPs are called? Because I can't remember off the top of my head. Jack Eichel. Oh, baby. That's a nice one for our first auto. 37 out of 99. Madison Chalk. Ice dancing. A gold medal favorite. Madison Chalk. Patrick Davis on the board. Helix is one of them. The Let's Go. Is there another one, too, that's like unique to the Olympics? This is the regular refractor. Brittany Bowe. Unnumbered refractor. And out of 50, we have, is it Ali Makuga or Masuga? Ali Makuga. Out of 50. Yes, the Dynasty. We want to see a Dynasty. That would be sick. 3 out of 50 here. Chasing the Rings. Thank you, Kick and Dribbles. Alyssa Lou. That looks like it's pretty common where they go back to back like that. There's Ali, refractor. And Isabel Levito. These are the Buongiorno inserts. We'll get some hockey for sure. There's some hockey. Kayla Barnes. USA. USA. Refractor auto. For the C spot and Fossil. Fossil's going to get a whole lot of cards in this break. Paulo Anton Ono. He's a Washington guy as well. Out of 150, Chris Klug. Snowboarding. And here's our first look at the USA refractors out of 76. 22 out of 76. Seth Westcott. These are awesome. eBay 1 of 1. Special if you get the 17 out of 76. Boxers and a wife beater. I do wear pants, actually, surprisingly, most of the time. For Pride and Country, Hillary Knight. So are these SSP or not? I don't think so. I'm just going to look at the checklist real quick. Inserts, Buongiorno, For Pride and Country, 86 tops, Winter Blizzard. Those are like the main ones. Chasing the Rings is the other super short print. Hidden Gems, Let's Go, Helix. And the Milan Cortina. If we hit that one, that'll go to a random between all the spots. Okay. Cool. Thanks for listening to the podcast, though. Appreciate you, man. It's been fun so far. Looking forward to seeing what it could be. Sean White. Hey, bonus auto. And it's going to be Jason Brown. Men's figure skating. And it's 70 out of 76. Jason Brown. Is that you, Sticks? That is. Shawnee Davis, Jesse Diggins, Brittany Bow refractor, Jack Wallace out of 199. Sled hockey. Let's go. Sled hockey. Yeah, you got the J others. There's Chloe. Aaron Frankel, refractor. And there is the throwback to the 86 football design. Bodie Miller. I mean, we have a thickie here. Little relic. And it's going to be Alex Ferreira, player used memorabilia, freestyle skiing. Just the base version here. I don't think it's numbered. Cool. That was only one box. Felt like a lot in one box. Bodie Miller, let's go Shaft. What's up, Bo? Yeah, a lot of these are gold medal favorites. The two biggest spots were Chloe Kim and Schifrin. But Sean White is also in here. Lindsey Vaughn, some other household names. Paulo Ono. There's Lindsey Vaughn. Apparently Lindsey Vaughn is going to compete even though she has a torn ACL. Is that what I heard? No Elliott out of 250. Wouldn't that be something, Maxie? Chuck, Hillary Knight, And we have a Levito Blizzard out of 99. I like the look of these. It's got kind of a 90s finest look to it with the big block letters. 76 out of 99 for Levito. Auto, Merrill Davis. Base auto. Hey, what's up, Wax? Slap Squatch? I was just talking about your analysis on this product and the bonus autos. I know in 2 cases we're going to get, there's an Apollo Ono, 75 of 75 bookend there. Purple. Love that. I know there's no pack odds, but it seems like with 48 expected autos, we might expect more like 55, 60. By the way, if you guys are into pack odds analysis, there's no better follow on hobby Twitter than Wax Metrics. Give him a follow. He's also got, I think he just recently put together a Substack. There's Apollo Ono, which I have not joined yet, but I plan on. I'm going to do that today. It's on my list. Relic. Oh, Brittany Bowe. Long track speed skating. That's always a fun watch. Anyone have a favorite Winter Olympic event that they like to watch when it comes along every 4 years? I'm all about the curling, obviously, but I also really like the ski jump. The ski jump is always electric. Connor Ralph out of 150. Jake Ottinger out of 250. Luge. Yeah, Luge is cool. I like the, what do they call those events? Bobsled, luge, skeleton out of 150. Those people are insane. Blizzard of Nathan Chen. Too bad Nathan Chen's not competing at this year's Olympics. What a guy. Focusing on med school instead of going to the Olympics. That's crazy. Hey, there's Jake G. There you go, Sticks. USA. USA. Recommendation for unloading numbered singles of this. Yeah, ComC might take too long to process at this point. You probably want to... You probably want to try to put together a set, I would imagine, for the unnumbered base stuff and sell the sets on eBay during the Olympics. Jordan Stoll's Refractor. Out of 199, Brittany Corey. Hughes and Eruzione. I was just watching the Miracle on Ice documentary that they put up on Netflix last night. Trying to get myself in the right mind space. Pretty amazing story. Seth Westcott. There he is, Eruzione on the insert. There's Chloe. And Keisha Love. USA bobsledding. Represent. 82 out of 99. Look at that with the heart, too. What's that inscription? Is that a smiley face or a picture of a bobsled? It's, either way, I love it. Uh, 100%. I echo Bo's recommendation. It's a bobsled. Logan's League is the best Twitter hobby consigner out there. If you really want to move stuff, he'll get it moved. Jim, NFL 7, what's up, buddy? You haven't watched the Olympics since 2014? Jim, who are you pulling for in the Super Bowl, buddy? I've heard the ComC processing times are not good. And then you've also seen the news come out about ComC and the state of their business. Who knows about the legitimacy of all those things, but I bet there's probably something there. Christopher Lillis. Base auto. This would be such an electric time for this. Well, it is an electric time for the sports calendar, I think, in general. There's Ilya. Stevenson refractor. Lou insert. Eruzione base. But if the WBC was just a little bit sooner so that we could have Winter Olympics, Super Bowl, WBC all together, that would just be electric couch material. Hillary Knight refractor. And Evan Strong, 66 out of 76 USA refractor. Jack O'Callahan from the 1980 team. Yeah, just if you want to, I can make an introduction for you. Slab Squatch. Logan's a great guy, and he runs sales all the time. If you have some somewhat bigger cards in there to mix in with your $5 to $20 cards too, I think you'd probably get them up faster. Nick, is it Gipper? Gipper. The Gipper. Bryce Snape. What's up, buddy? Hey, Flu. Can you look at Bryce's stack over there? I owe him an answer, and he's here right now, so I might as well just...
Snape?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got... can you just let me know what's in there?
There's a lot.
There's slabs, right? The Shohei.
Oh, yeah. You want to just, what? Know the slabs?
Madison Chalk out of 99. Yeah, just verifying that the Shohei's in there and the other Sapphire slab.
A Wemby Planetary Pursuit. The Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Tatis Jr.
There we go. Yep.
Otani.
Tatis and Otani.
Those are the 3 slabs.
There you go, Bryce. Verified. Let us know when you want us to send them out. Still a mystery on the Tucker. I'm perturbed by that whole situation, but Ilya Malinin. He's a gold medal favorite, potentially. Could do it. Jesse Diggins. Hillary Knight refractor. Seth Westcott out of 75. Purple. Seth Westcott auto. Who's got Seth? S bundle. Plus a lot of mediocrity. We took some shots though. How about this one? Winter Benecki out of 76. Freestyle skiing. 1986 insert USA refractor. 49 of 76. Out of 150, Brenna Huckabee. And out of 250, Noah Elliott. So much color. It's refreshing opening up a Topps product with this much color. That's 3 boxes. Relic. Julia Mancuso, Alpine skiing. Yeah, exactly, Wax. What did you think the print run was on this stuff? Like 40,000 boxes or less? Of course, there's the retail SKU too. Madison Chalk. Apollo Anton Ono out of 99. We're rainbow hunting. The rainbow hunt is on. Purple and green so far. Jen Lee, that's a really cool looking card. Sled hockey. And that looks like it's Chinese characters. On the auto. Interesting. Didn't expect that to see on the didn't expect to see that on a Team USA card, but cool. Very cool. That's Other J. Other J spot's crushing. Respect. Eruzione for Pride and Country. It feels rare when there's a pack that doesn't have any parallels in it. That's how juicy this stuff is. Grace Henderson out of 150 blue. And Paula Moltzen, pink. Auto on the back, Julia Mancuso. Another one for the J. Yeah, this stuff is great. This hit recap is going to be insane for 2 cases. It's going to take me a while. There's Lindsey Vaughn on the refractor. Lindsey's on the board. 26,000 hobby boxes. Yeah, that's pretty low. I mean, that's not that much higher than like a typical Sapphire release. Tristan Feinberg out of 199. How many cases did they print of Topps Chrome NBA Sapphire? Ten cases was 1% of the run, right? So 10,000 boxes. Auto of Bodie. There you go, Shaft. 91 out of 99. Legend, skiing legend. Bodie Miller. I couldn't believe when I saw your analysis they printed NBA Sapphire that low. Because that's higher than like a Bowman Baseball Sapphire run, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it's lower than a typical baseball run. Isn't a typical baseball run like Bowman Baseball run like 14, 15,000 boxes? Christopher Lilly's 86 out of 50. Oh, number 8 out of 50 on the 86 insert gold refractor. Sean White out of 199. Cool. There you go, Shaft. Glad you got to see something. We'll let you know when the super comes out. Breezy Johnson, base auto. God, they never released 25 Bowman Sapphire odds. That's wild. Amber Glenn, buongiorno. Jack Hughes. Elena Myers-Taylor. And Amber Glenn out of 250. Take the Bruce Jenner spot. What's up, DFG? You get the Greg Louganis spot. Alana Myers-Taylor. USA bobsledding. Blizzard of Ferreira. Hannah Fallhaber out of 250 pink. GFG, are you ready to attack Series 1? Best product in the world. What do we have here? Jordan Stolz. Nice one here. First on the print. 1 out of 50 gold. Unsubscribe from Series 1. I respect it. No, Jordan is his own spot. That one's going to Matt Keller. Nice hit, Matt. Ashley Wagner, refractor. The collation is super weird. Oksana Masters and Tessa Janecki, 45 out of 50 USA women's hockey. Let's go, ladies. Bring home the gold. Who's the biggest names you don't know yet, but will once the Olympics are over? You probably already know Chloe Kim, right? Because that would be, she'll probably get the most hype of anybody, I'd imagine. I think Ilya Malinin is probably somebody that you'll know. Men's figure skater. He's kind of the future of U.S. men's figure skating, sounds like.
Mr. Quad.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, apparently. Are you talking about Ilya?
Yeah.
Apparently his routine is so difficult that, like, it's kind of like Simone Biles.
Oh, really?
She was, like, the only person that could do shit, you know?
Right.
And so the degree of difficulty, even if she screwed up, she would still get a better score.
Right.
It's going to be that kind of situation with him.
So, yeah, I feel like figure skating always gets a lot of pub in the Winter Olympics.
Oh, yeah. It does well in prime time.
We got a Miracle on Ice, Jack O'Callahan out of 25. He's the quad god. And Jiggy's got him in the break, so you know it's a sharp spot. Who else? Michaela Schifrin, if you don't know that name already. Would be another one. Alyssa Liu is going to be up there. Yep, that's a good call. Auto of Colby Stevenson. Man, I was so Bryce. I did a deep dive into curling last night. As I always do. There's 10 nations in the men's curling tournament. The U.S. is second to last, best odds to win it all. A very, very long shot, I think. Ashley Wagner. It's a different crew than won the gold in 2018 and participated in 2022. It's not the Schuster crew. I think they're like plus 7,000 to win gold. Jake Cancer out of 199. Trying to think that I can't remember the name of the skip now, but it's a younger guy. It's young, skinny guy. That doesn't give me a lot of hope. I prefer the older, binge drinking Minnesotan kind of guys. Jack O'Callahan, nice. Miracle on Ice. J-Spot, eating. Haley Langland, buongiorno. Merrill Davis out of 199. Relic. Ava Sunshine. What a name. Little pink piece. Duluth, Minnesota. Duluth, Minnesota. It's one of the meccas of USA curling right there. Oh, I didn't realize Schuster was even in the checklist. Let's go. There he is. There he is, the skip gold medal award winner, John Schuster. Yeah, let's get you in a Ruzioni before it's all said and done here. Lindsey Vaughn refractor. Evan Bates, 78 of 99. Now this one is a friend of Howard Hawks, I think, right? This is your guy, right, Howard? Evan Bates, 78 of 99. Ann Arbor, Michigan. It adds up. Ted Ligety. Ted Ligety. Out of 99. Auto. No diggity. No doubt. Amber Glenn out of 99. Here we go. That's a good one. 10 out of 99. Play on, playa. Last pack of half case, number 1. Madison Chalk out of 150. Amber Glenn out of 250. She's on a run. AJ's future wifey. Weed and Zins. Are you talking about the salami shack or the product? 4, 6, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 autos through the first half case. That is way above pace. It's 3 autos a box. Hey, what's up, John? Are all those 26 chrome boxes real? Yeah, man. We're opening them all right now. What kind of stuff do you have to sub? Chad, you had a pretty nice return in that most recent sub, didn't you? I thought we did okay, didn't we? I don't know if you've gotten those slabs yet. This looks like it might be a helix. Good luck here. It has the looks of a helix. It is. How about a Chloe? It's going to be an Ilya. Okay. Nice one, Jiggy. SSP. Helix for Ilya. Wonder what the PR is on these. That's nice. That's the quad guy. Yep. Flu called him the Simone Biles of men's figure skating. That's high praise. That's a lot of talent. It's been a minute since I pulled a helix. The last helix, hey, that's Mike Ruzioni out of 25 for Logan. Very cool. Last time I pulled a helix would have been Bobby Witt Jr. out of like 2024 Topps Chrome baseball. Not an easy pull. Happy opening ceremony, Eve Corio. You going to be getting into the Winter Olympics, my friend? You're a Michigan guy. I would expect you to be dialed. There's Brock Crouch. He got picked off at the end there for Griffin. PSA does take forever, don't they? Appreciate the kind words, Chad. Nick does do a really, really good job. Keegan Randall, 68 out of 76. Keegan Randall, USA Refractor. I want to get a 17 out of 76. If you had $1K to invest in cards, what would you buy? I love these types of questions. What's your investment window? How quickly do you want to turn them? Are you looking for a long-term hold, medium-term hold, short-term hold? Ashley Wagner, Fractor. Blizzard of Jesse Diggins. Shohei Ohtani is never a bad answer. Apollo Ono. Player used men. Bowman U or One Piece, says TFG. Hey, I bought Jared Kelnick at the top of the market too. Chad, so I'm with you, buddy. Are you mostly a baseball guy, John? Or like what kind of stuff do you know the most about? And do you want to collect? Katie Olander and Hannah Kearney for Pat Davis. Chad, I've been meaning to circle back to you on that. Speaking of investment opportunity, I still feel like there's a good window for us to explore cornering the market on which product. It's still too low, and it's not going to be this low for long. Oh, baby. Another nice hit for the Ilya spot. See, we talk about him in the chat, and then he shows up. Look at this. Oh, my God. 1 out of 76 USA refractor Olympic champions of Ilya. What a beautiful card. Congrats, Chiggy. Sweet. Nice. Man, back to your question, if you had $1,000, what would you invest in? It really just depends on how long you want to hold on to the cards, whether you want one big card or multiple small cards to move around, what sport you're interested in. I will say ultra modern cards is a lot different than it was back in the 80s and the 90s. It's all about the rarity now. So all these cards are serial numbered. You want to find low numbered stuff. You want to find autographed stuff. And generally you want to buy a player's rookie year. Or for baseball now, there's the first Bowman, which is a player's first professional card in their major league team uniform, which is probably even better than a rookie card now, if you're into baseball. Nina O'Brien. Yeah, even going back to the late 90s, the numbering was a lot different. Like it used to be something numbered out of 100 was really, really low and rare. Now the game has changed a little bit. More parallels of all sorts of numbers and colors. Sam Morse refractor. Yeah, they used to number those way up there. A lot of the Griffies are that way. Another element to think about too is like your appetite for risk, John. You know, you can think about buying cards in the same way that you could think about buying financial assets. There are some parallels there. If you want to buy penny stocks, you could buy prospects. High risk, high reward. low floor. Opposite side of the spectrum, your index funds are probably your vintage, especially the all-time legends. There is something new that we haven't seen yet. Apollo Ono. CR20. CR. Die cut. Champions ring. Ring of Champions, I think. Case hit. Chasing the rings. Chasing the rings. Thank you. 50 cards in that subset. The only parallel is the 1 of 1. So yeah, there's a nice SSP case hit of Apollo Ono for Dylan. Slab Squatch, I was going to ask you too. We just started doing a podcast. We only put out 2 episodes, but we're starting to think about people that we want to invite on the show and interview. And I was going to ask you if you might be willing to jump on and talk about the stuff that you're doing. Keely Cashman out of 250. All the bad stuff people talk about, true. Like special people get special packs. Very hard to substantiate, but there's a lot of suspicion in that space, yeah. I think if you're looking to get back into the hobby as an investment, don't open boxes or join breaks and stuff like that, because the return on investment's never really going to be there. This is more for fun, joining breaks and ripping packs and stuff like that. Alex Ferreira out of 100 here. But if you're truly looking for an investment, stick to singles. What's up, Nico? Biggest hit so far, we hit an Ilya 1 of 50 auto gold. We also hit a Helix of Ilya too, and an Apollo Ono chasing the rings. Chris Klug. No big Hillary yet. I think we had 1 Hillary parallel. No autos yet, Nico. Hey, Shawnee Davis. Shawnee Davis base auto. The beast. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. You're always welcome to come by the stream and talk cards. It's the most fun part about it. Lindsey Vaughn. I like the looks of these. Buongiornos. They're a little more rare than I thought, too. For a base insert. Ilya, again. Out of 150 and out of 76 of Madison Chalk. Back-to-back bangers. Kelly Clark out of 50. The out of 50s have a little bit more thickness than the base version of these cards. I think the base are probably 100 point. These are more 130 point. Second gold one that we pulled. Kelly Clark on that one. Going to Aaron. KL spot. Connor Ralph refractor and a blizzard of Levita. Aram's going to hit something big in this next Bowman draft break. I could feel it. Rosie Brennan out of 199. You can find our podcast on either Apple or Spotify. It's called Talking Cards with Grand Salami and the Juice. Liz Lemley, beautiful American flag. USA refractor, 53 out of 76. Classy, classic cursive signature. Liz Lemley, skiing. Oh, that Ilya auto wasn't out of 50. It was out of 76. I forgot. Stalls out of 199. Second Stalls hit. Ilya. What a break Ilya is having. Second auto for Ilya. We're still looking for our first real low numbered card. We haven't seen anything lower than out of 25. Auto-wise, we haven't seen anything lower than out of 76. Something lurking, I'm sure. Chloe Kim on the refractor. Jake Cantor out of 99. We need some Chloe ink. We need some Schifrin ink. All right, 3 packs left, and this is box number 9. For Pride and Country, Ilya out of 50. It's the Ilya show in this case. A lot of fun stuff. Hopefully he wins gold. So I saw the guy that was interacting with your post on it, Wax. I think it was a breaker who opened like 7 cases or something, saying that there's The difference between the Wave 1 and the Wave 2, the way that the cases were packed, and depending on that, it's a different subset of the base checklist that you see. Alex Ferreira out of 150. Aaron Jackson out of 250. Appreciate you, John. That's very kind of you. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And if you have other friends that collect, word of mouth is great. We have a podcast that we just started doing that you can listen to if you're interested in that kind of thing. Rosie Brennan. Rosie Brennan relic. There's my co-host, the Juice. What's up, Juice? So far, so good. Jim's going to be a very happy camper if Ilya wins gold because he's sitting on a gold mine. Yeah, this stuff is awesome. There's Christy Yamaguchi, classic. Aaron Frankel out of 150. And Jen Lee out of 75. Oh, there we go. There's a link to the pod. When's episode 3 drop? Juice? We doing that tomorrow? Yeah, episode 3, we talk about museum collection, which drops on Friday. Hannah Kearney. Ollie Martin, refractor. Buongiorno, Aaron Jackson. Malik Jones, sled hockey. Hannah Bilka out of 99. We're on a J drought. Love skeleton. Lunatics, those people. For Pride and Country of Levita out of 99. Curling, baby. Curling, Corey. I actually have a lot of curling in my blood. I was talking about it at the beginning of the show, but cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents that are U.S. junior and U.S. champions over the years. My grandpa is in the World Curling Federation Hall of Fame. Micah Ruzioni out of 75. Yeah, dead serious. My grandpa arguably was the most influential person in getting the Olympics to bring curling back in 1998. He's in the Hall of Fame not as a curler himself, but as like an executive. Alyssa Liu is a redemption auto. Base cards autograph variation base parallel of Alyssa Liu. I'm getting stuck on the word variation here. Should I be getting stuck on the word variation, or is it just weird language that Topps uses? Is it just going to be a base auto? BCA-ALI. That's really funny, yeah. Good call, Andy. Wow. Expires 12/31/2025. Certainly is not the case, obviously. Topps QC killing it, as per usual. They should have hired me for that job. I applied for it. I worked 10 years in quality assurance for Starbucks. I applied for the QC job at Fanatics. Didn't even get an interview. Jake Cantor. Yeah, my wife is still at Starbucks. I met my wife at Starbucks. I was there for about 10 years. Oh, nice, Corey. Yeah, Six Sigma. Yep. Hannah Kearney out of 99. It must be the case. It must be the case there, Logan. Yep, she let me go chase my dream. She's pretty special. She's plugging along at the mothership, and I get to go open cards and try to make this whole thing happen. It's pretty awesome. Dunkin' Donuts shout out. Dunkin' Donuts shout out. P2. I got to see P2 in person this weekend. It was as glorious as you think it might be. Not much Dunkin' in the Seattle area. Not as Starbucks has got kind of a monopoly out here, as you can imagine. Santos Griswold. That's a great Winter Olympics last name, Griswold. Griswold Family Christmas. You're right, DFG. You might be right. Jake Ottinger. Put a J in the air. give it to Chad. Bang. Evan Bates. There's Howard's guy. Refractor. For Pride and Country. Schifrin. We haven't seen hardly any Schifrin. These two, Schifrin and Chloe, need to come out big in case 2. I was wondering the same thing, David. I'm not sure the answer to that question, but if you find out, let me know because I'm super curious. There's definitely some photoshopping logos out in this product. Has to do with it's got to have to do with the license. Yeah, like this one. Question is, who has the license? It's not Topps. Charlie White, base auto. Yeah, I mean, you get that on there, but how come you can't have, I don't know. It's been a tough week for Fanatics, hasn't it? Sheesh. They're getting killed on the apparel side of things with the Super Bowl. Ryan Cochran Siegel. And USA refractor of Aaron Frankel. Yeah, which weeks are not tough? What's the deal with the Super Bowl drama? Yeah, that's just the quality of the jerseys that they've been putting out. The last time I remember them getting this much flack on apparel, of course, I'm not really tuned into the apparel world, but every once in a while it makes such a big wave that it pops up on my very hobby Twitter feed. Liggity on a 25. But remember when they first did the MLB? What is that there? That looks like a spandex suit kind of thing. 25. Hey, Mr. Metzler, happy belated birthday. You betcha. Then Fanatics, they put out a press release saying that because they didn't expect the Seahawks or the Patriots to be any good this year, they way underestimated the demand for the jerseys. Sean White Blizzard. Yep, Andy said it better than I did. Yep. Levito refractor. And finally, Michaela Schifrin out of 250. Looking for redemptions, yeah. I didn't. Is anybody else a redemption that anybody knows of? Red. Back-to-back red. John Schuster. Okay, last box of the case coming up next. Biggest auto so far is going to be Ilya Malinin. Ilya Malinin, USA refractor out of 76. No Chloe or Michaela or Sean White yet. There's orange. Hunter Henderson. Slope style. And Connor Ralph out of 75. Audio gone. Are we good? Okay. All right, last box mojo here. Mem of Danny Arovich, Paralympian, Nordic skiing and biathlon. Look at that with the star in the relic. Very cool. Joey Okeson. Apollo, buongiorno. Charlie White refractor. And Nathan Chen out of 50. 18 out of 50 for Nathan Chen. David. Nice. How do you guys like the design on these cards? Nathan Chen of Salt Lake City. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Andy. I agree. I think they'd look dope as a sapphire. Evan Lilsacek. Yeah, I agree with that take too, David. Cracked Ice Winter Olympics parallel. See, there you go. Isabeau Levito. That's a nice auto on the board for the Isabeau spot. Mr. Harris. That's what you're looking for. Refractor of Okeson. Bodie Miller. Insert. Refractor of Seth Westcott. Pink of Powers. Powers pink piece. Ross Powers. Evan Strong. Base auto. I like his auto. It's got kind of like a graffiti look to it. Just the first name. And last pack of case 1. Madison Chalk out of 76. That's a really good looking card. 34 of 76 for Pride and Country USA refractor. Okay, really quickly before we start the next case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 base autos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 99 or 100. 28. 1, 2, 3 out of 76. 31. Expecting 24 and getting 31. Nice bonus. We do ACG. We do. All right, let's get into it. Case 2. Starting off with an auto of Colby Stevenson. Oh, true ACG. I feel quite bummed about 2025 baseball product that there was no new product that came out that was really good value. Like in 2022, it was Cosmic. In 2024, it would seem like it was black and white. There hasn't been something that comes out that's kind of under marketed and they didn't print a whole bunch of it and it just ends up being really good value to open, but nothing this year, fortunately. Colby Stevenson. Of course, they still haven't come out with Brooklyn Collection. Even if they just do the same print run on Brooklyn Collection is always good. Kristen Santos Griswold, base auto. Schifrin Blizzard. Jamie Anderson Blue. And River Radimus. Radimus. Gold Relic, Dusty Henriksen, a 50. Haley Langland Refractor. Hannah Kearney, Ted Ligety Purple. Connor Ralph, base auto. An unshocking 3 auto box out the gate. 3 base autos, though. There's Jesse Diggins, 15 out of 76. On the Buongiorno. Hey, Sean White out of 50. There we go. Let's find some Inca Sean, too. Sean White out of 50. A couple nice names on the out of 50s back to back. Nathan Chen, Sean White. Where are you, Amber? Seth Westcott, green auto. 85 of 99. This is a thick pack. No. Thought for a second maybe. Just a bunch of cards. Michaela Schifrin refractor. Want to see a dynasty. Kind of cool that they put the dynasty cards into Topps Chrome like they did. That was super cool for, I thought that was a great idea. For a category that doesn't get that many products, obviously, with the Winter Olympic stuff. Malik Jones, 20 of 99. Mac Forehand, base auto. Tennis player's name, Winter Olympian, Mac Forehand. Some weird stuff happening in this box. Alex Ferreira, green. Only 5 cards in that pack. Probably 11 cards in that previous pack. And that looks really thick, too. Out of 10. Out of 10. Lowest number so far. It's going to be Aaron Blunk. Free ski. Black. Jack Wallace out of 199. Aaron Blunk. Going to the A-spot fossil. Jack Hughes, mem. Okay. There he is, Logan. Schuster. A red jersey swatch. Guy, the Skip Schuster. Sean White refractor. Out of 250, Liz Lemley. Sam Morse Code. Ski. Sam Morse. Hillary Knight, buongiorno. And out of 76 of Dusty Hendrickson. This card looks really nice. 6 of 76. Yeah, not all of them have that blue background, but this particular card, this USA refractor, it's got the blue background, and there's kind of like there's outlines of stars in the back. It looks really cool. It almost looks like a logo fractor with USA flag stars. Huh. Okay. Case 2, box 3. So Flu and I have a little Salami Shack outing tonight.
Woohoo! Go Hawks!
We get to see Iowa play at Washington. It's Flu's alma mater versus mine. Judd Hanks. Sam Morse refractor. And there's Ilya. Refractor Chris Klug. Out of 199, Breezy Johnson. Auto of Winter Vinecki. Freestyle skiing. Steve said about 130, by the way, Flu.
Oh, really? Okay. Day drinking?
Jen Lee. Alyssa. There she is. 25 of 50. Alyssa Lou. Gorgeous, beautiful. Jesse Diggins out of 150. And Malik Jones out of 250. Relic on the back. Mac forehand. This was the guy they had on the sell sheet. If you go on Beckett or Checklist Insider and you look at the checklists, you'll see this superfractor version of that card. Mac forehand. Let's go, Rocky. Chloe has been hiding, but maybe she'll come out in full force. Grace Henderson. And Lindsey Vaughn out of 75. Nice hit there. 70 to 75. Lindsey Vaughn for Lambie. Watch her pull it out on a torn ACL.
Have they publicly said that that's what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
She's
She's
going
got to
to...
make that money, though. She's got to make the appearance.
Nina O'Brien, alpine skiing. That sounds so scary to do that hard of skiing on a torn ACL with a brace on. Ruptured. Okay. Brock Crouch and Red Gerard. Green. Tiger Woods, y'all. All right, quarter of the way through this case. This case needs to heat up. We need a Whomper. We need momentum. We need a Chloe. There's a Haley Wynn. Haley Wynn, USA Women's Hockey. Refractor of Howard's guy, Evan. Buongiorno of Alyssa Liu. Chloe Kim refractor. Ross Powers out of 199. Alex Hall. Freestyle skiing base auto. Nice shot of him with the American flag wrapped around. Blizzard of Ilya. There's our skeleton. Katie Ulander. Joey Okeson. There's a J. Joey Okeson snowboarding relic. Mac forehand, refractor. Nicky refractor. Griswold out of 199. Third auto of the box, Jake Cantor. Another J. Red and red. Shawnee out of 150. And Evan Strong out of 250. Julia Mancuso. Base auto. You much of a skier, Flu?
Say what?
Are you much of a skier?
No.
Or snowboarder or
No.
anything?
Like once a year.
Okay.
Maybe.
Never got into winter sports.
No, I was always so into basketball. I just did not want to get hurt.
Yeah.
And skipped it.
I kind of wish that I knew how to ski. I feel like it's too late now.
Yeah,
It's one of those things you want to learn as a kid.
Yeah, now it's dangerous.
Yeah. Hey, it's John Schuster. I might be a buyer on this card. Chad, I might be a buyer on this card. Let's talk. Legend. My favorite Winter Olympic memory ever, staying up late to watch the gold medal match, like midnight Pacific time.
I remember that. So he's back? Is he leading?
No, he got beat out in the U.S. qualifying by a different young gun. Levito out of 25 on the 86. Go, David. Would have been nice to have that orange to go with your gold, Alyssa. Ilya out of 76. Awesome. He's back. Ilya. Couple nice out of 76 for Ilya. And we got Aaron Jackson on the relic. Red Gerard refractor. Jesse Diggins refractor, and out of 75, Brenna Huckabee purple. Should be a good game tonight, Flu. It's kind of do or die time for the Huskies, and they've been playing okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting.
They had a really tough schedule in January. Played a lot of really good teams.
They're definitely not.
They're not as bad as their record.
They're not as bad as I thought they were going to be.
They're kind of middle of the big.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think.
curious to see the freshman.
Ashley Wagner. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Steinbach play in person.
And I'm looking forward to seeing Bennett Sturts in person because
He's
that's
more
me, dude. That dude has my game. If I was 6'4",
Yeah.
I like his game a lot. Have you watched him yet?
Does he have NBA prospects?
I don't know about that.
More than-
Maybe he could be like a Steve Nash or something like that.
Oh, really?
I mean, he's 6'4", so he's got a chance.
Lauren Makuta. Seth Westcott out of 250.
But he's going to run into some quicker dudes, that's for sure.
Right. Hey, what's up, Trent? We've hit a couple red cards. I'm not sure if we've hit an auto.
Quicker, stronger, bigger. He's crafty and smart.
Yeah.
And that is only going to take you so far. But when he drops 30 on your Huskies tonight, maybe you have a different opinion.
Okay. Okay. Season ends today. Iowa makes the tournament, right?
Yeah, probably.
On the bubble.
They're in the early honorable mentions, you know. They're in the top 30.
What are they, like 6th or 7th in the Big Ten? There's probably going to be 9 or
8. They're like 8.
You probably see 9 or 10 Big Ten teams make it.
The Big Ten tournament is going to be crazy. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
you gotta get in the top 8 so that you can get at least one bye.
Bodie Miller. Ooh, that's kind of the leather on the relic.
In the top 4, get 2 buys.
That's a good way to do it. Refractor. Aiken Randall. Sean White insert. Chris Klug and Lindsey Vaughn, 76 out of 76. Nice hit for Lambie.
76. Nice.
76 out of 76.
Is it red, white, and blue?
It is. It's got the American flag. It's a USA flag refractor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Probably would rather have that than a green or a,
Oh, definitely.
like some other color.
Definitely. Probably even more than the gold.
Yeah.
I'm taking the USA flag over a gold if given the option. There's another one. Tristan Feinberg. 13 out of 76. Flu's been dominating over at his desk, dude. Probably working on grade evals, shipping labels,
Haystack matching.
haystack matching.
Who's talking shit?
Chad Sticks is giving you shit because it's like you just discovered the 76 cards we've been breaking for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been zoned.
And I've had Dan Patrick in my ear instead.
Dan Patrick.
Yeah, I've been listening to Dan Patrick instead of you.
Well, can't blame you. Oh, we got a skeleton auto. Katie Ulander. KL spot. Katie with a heart. Inscription. There's Jake G. Red on the Buongiorno. No case hit yet, by the way, in case 2. Keely Cashman and Chris Klug. Klug? Klug. Probably Klug. Alex Carpenter. Hockey. No Chen or Sean White autos. We hit the Sean White out of 50. So go with your Chen. But no ink. Carpy, yes. Michaela Schifrin, out of 150 and out of 199. Breezy Johnson. We're down to our last half case. We're still looking for a case hit. And we're still looking for a real low-numbered auto. Feels strange that we haven't seen anything better than an out of 76 auto, doesn't it? With all the color? Huh. It's just a refractor. It looked kind of red, but it's just a refractor. Connor Huff out of 250. Can I get some 55s, Flu? Can't believe I went through all of
Did
them.
you just say something?
Yeah, can I get some 55s?
Yeah.
Ross Powers. Base. Mancuso pink, Julia. Oh, that could be. We're off the schneid. Oh my God! Of course it is. Ilya Malinin out of 25 auto. What a break for Ilya Malinin.
Nice.
Sweet. 3 of 25. Enough. Enough, I know. I think Jiggy is perfectly happy with this haul. Let's see some Chloe. Or some Michaela. You bet, Jiggy. Have a break. Charlie White green. Well, I hope the U.S. makes a run at the medal count. But I think they're only 4th most likely to win the medal count. Norway, Germany, and I think the UK or Great Britain. Out of 150, Hannah Teeter. Out of 199, Julia Mancuso. Jiggy said, "I'm done." Love it. Spread the love. Brenna Huckabee, Paralympic snowboarding. Very cool. For the B spot. Fossil, you're going to have a big pile, buddy. A lot of volume. You have the lowest numbered card of the break so far, the only black that has showed up. And a smattering of autos. We're still hunting for red or super. Shani Davis out of 150. Alex Ferreira out of 250. Both fossil hits. Out of 50 relic of Dan Knossen, cross-country skiing. Fossil. Yeah, where's Eruzione? Best Eruzione hits out of 75 so far. No autos. Levito out of 199. Alex Ferreira, base auto for Fossil. There he is, John Schuster, refractor. Lindsay refractor. We've seen a few of these. And Joey Okeson out of 199. Liz Lemley, base auto. Schuster refractor. Levito insert. Jake Cantor. And Hannah Bilka out of 76. USA. USA. George Stahl's on the case hit. There it is. Chasing the Rings. Here you go, Matt Keller. First one that we saw in the first case was Apollo Anton Ono. Now we get a Jordan Stalls. Speed skating love on the die cuts. Jen Lee. Second auto for Jen Lee. J-Spot. Some funky packing in this box. Maybe that could be a good thing for us. Aaron Jackson refractor. Amber Glenn refractor. Jake Cantor out of 199. Be very good. 11 of 76 Champions auto of Sean White, baby. Nice, David. Sweet.
That's a nice one.
Very cool. All-time legend, Sean White. Both in the winter and the summer. The X Games. Congrats, David. Really nice. Blizzard of Levito. Hannah Bilka out of 150. Ulander out of 150. Gold relic of Michaela Schifrin. Six out of 50 for Michaela. Work on that gold, Michaela. She could get a couple. Aaron Jackson. There you go, David. Yep. Teamwork makes the dream work. 49 of 76 of Brenna Huckabee for Fossil. And we have an Amber Glenn auto out of 76. Another nice hit. Come on, AJ. There's one. We're on a roll. The American flag autos coming out. Aaron Jackson, 20 of 25. Nice one for Aaron. Buongiorno. Orange. And we have a let's go. It's Brittany Bowe on the let's go. Brittany Bowe. Going to Fossil. Andrew Kirk out of 250. Helix in the first case. Let's go in the second case, and then the two chasing the rings, one in each. Three boxes left. Let's find that Dynasty. Night Dynasty for Nico. We need some Hillary. That's already a really cool collection that you have, Nico. Did you hit those in personals or in breaks? Paulo. Out of 50 auto of Brittany Corey. Brittany Corey going to Fossil. 6 of 50. First gold auto. Now the low numbered autos are starting to come out. Hey, Lindsey Vaughn out of 76, 20 of 76. That's an awesome collection, Nico. Has the Haley Wynn super surfaced? Amber Glenn, buongiorno. Oh, baby. Redemption time. Base cards, autograph, variation, base parallel of Alyssa Liu. Expiring 12/31/25. Is this the same? This is different language than they had on the last one, right?
Expiring when?
Expiring New Year's Eve of last year.
This is a minor detail.
Oh, yeah, the last one said the same thing. Base cards, autograph, variation, base parallel. What on earth? Is that like a double negative? Rosie Brennan out of 50. I'll keep my eyes peeled for you, Nico. If I see it, I'll let you know. I'm sure you'll see it before me, though. Blizzard of Ferreira. Cougar Refractor, Brittany Corey, pink. Madison Chuck, Refractor. Relic Orange of Kelly Cashman. Cool relic. Kelly Cashman for KL. Ashley Wegner out of 150. And Mike Aruzioni out of 199. All right, you guys ready for some break credit giveaways? First one's a trivia question. For $20 in break cred. There are 3 countries making their first appearance at the Winter Olympics. Can you name one of the 3? Out of 76, Alex Hall. UAE is correct. David, I see first. Hannah Fallhaber. First time the United Arab Emirates is at the Winter Olympics. Transylvania is a negative. I don't think Syria is on the list. I think it's Benin, like you guys were saying. UAE and West Guinea, I think. Levito out of 99. And we'll give away another $20 in break credit to anyone that could predict one of the last autos here coming up in the rest of the break. Predict the athlete. Oh, wow. That is awesome. The USA refractors have really been coming out in full force, and that one is sweet. Christy Yamaguchi. Wow. Kevin Kwan. He's going to love that. 59/76. Legend. Legend of the Ice. Hitting on the legends. And Levito out of 76. Langland, buongiorno. Full hover. And message Nike. Mac forehand refractor. Matty Mastro relic. Out of 150, Brittany Bowe. Out of 199, Hannah Kearney. We're down to our last box. Get your guesses in for any one of the last autos for $20 in break credit. Brittany Bowe out of 150. Liz Lemley out of 199. Relic of Matty Mastro back-to-back. Connor Ralph refractor. Evan Strong. And Lilies. For Pride and Country, out of 99, it's Alyssa Liu. And we have Jack Hughes out of 299. 250, excuse me. Should still be 2 autos to go. Jesse Diggins is on the board. This is irrelevant. The last spot to be taken. Jesse Diggins. There you go, Jiggy. Little cherry on top of the Ilya dominance. Kind of hard on these cards to tell the refractor. Malik Jones refractor and Seth Westcott out of 75. Evan Lysacek. It's our last auto. Presumably. One more pack. Gerard, Nathan Chen, and that is the break. We did it, guys. 2 cases. What a fun product to open. Thank you all for joining. We'll do a full hit recap here, and we will also be haystacking this break for you guys. We're not going to haystack all the parallels. We will do all the autos, and we'll do all the parallels out of 76 or under. And then for any of the players that were originally priced as a pick your player, we'll do all of their parallels, all their numbered parallels. For the haystacking, but you guys will get your haystack emails tomorrow. And then the action deadline to request consignment or grading evaluation will be tomorrow night. And we'll aim to get these shipped out to you guys on Friday, just in time for the opening ceremony. As always, let me know if you guys have any questions in my Twitter DMs. If you want anything expedited, always happy to help. Thanks, fellas. A lot of top loaders. All right, hit recap, dual caser. Topps Chrome Winter Olympics, really awesome product. Thank you all for joining the break. And here's what we hit. Out of 250s, Lillis, Hughes, Janicek, Curry, Kirka, Eulander, Ferreira, Mancuso, Julia Mancuso, Connor Ralph, Ollie Martin, Seth Westcott, Evan Strong, Katie Eulander, Malik Jones, Liz Lemley, Radimus, Powers, Kayla Schifrin, Crazy Johnson, Gerard, Jackson, Cashman, Kearney, Fallhaber, Amber Glenn, Fallhaber again, Amber Glenn again, Moltzen, Elliott, Ottinger, Elliott, and Sam Morse. Those were pinks out of 250. These are out of 199. Lemley, Kearney, Eruzione, Cantor, Okeson, Levito, Mancuso, Johnson, Arovich, Santos Griswold, Powers, Breezy Johnson, Wallace, Lysacek, Santos Griswold, Stalls, Brennan, Stalls, Hillary Knight, Merrill Davis, Jake Cantor, Marino, Sean White, Feinberg, Corey, and Wallace. Blue out of 150. Brittany Bowe, not once but twice. Wagner, Bilka, Shawnee Davis, Teeter, Schifrin, Makuga, Shawnee, Jesse Diggins, Anderson, Cochran Siegel, Frankel, Ferreira, Ilya, Eulander, Chuck, Henderson, Huckabee, Ralph, and Klug. Out of 99, Alyssa Liu, Pride and Country, Levito, White, Klug, Red Gerard, Alex Ferreira, Malik Jones, Levito, Bilka, Cancer, Amber Glenn, 86, Bates, Paulo Ono, Chuck, and Levito. Levito on the Blizzard. American Flag refractors out of 76. Levito, Hall, Lindsey Vaughn, Huckabee, Bilka, Vaughn, Ilya, Dusty, Jesse Diggins, Bongiorno, Madison Chalk for Pride and Country, Frankel, Chalk, Randall, Ineki 86, Evan Strong, and Seth Westcott. Out of 75 purple, Seth Westcott, Huckabee, Lindsey Vaughn, Liggety, Stevenson, Ralph, Eruzione, Jen Lee, Seth Westcott, Paulo Ono. Out of 50, Rosie Brennan, Alyssa Liu, 86, Sean White, Nathan Chen, for Pride and Country, Ilya, Janecki, Christopher Lillis, and Ali Kuda. Out of 25, Aaron Jackson, Levito, Hunter Henderson, Eruzione, Jack O'Callahan, and 1 of 10, Aaron Blunk. Lowest number card is black. Get some case hits. Chasing the Rings, Stalls, and Apollo Ono. We had a Let's Go, Bo, and we had an Ilya Helix. Base Relics, Maddie Mastro, twice. Huckabee, Bodie Miller, Aaron Jackson, Joey Okeson, Mac Forehand, Jack Hughes, Arovich, Hannah Kearney, Rosie Brennan. As well as Paulo Ono, Ava Sunshine, Julia Mancuso, River Radimus, Brittany Bowe, and Alex Ferreira. Numbered relics out of 50, gold, Kelly Clark, Jordan Stalls, Michaela Schifrin. Then out of 25, Dan Knosson. This one's gold again, Dusty Henriksen. And then orange, Cashman and Ligety out of 25. Into the base autos. Colby Stevenson, Levito, Charlie White, Ottinger, Alyssa Liu, number 1. Ilya, Shani Davis, Nina O'Brien, Brock Crouch, Jack O'Callahan, Colby Stevenson, Feinberg, Myers Taylor, Breezy Johnson, Mancuso, Jen Lee, Seth Westcott, Nick Gipper, Lillis, Jake Gunsel, Merrill Davis, Caleb Barnes. Evan Lysacek, Jesse Diggins, Fallhaber, Alyssa Liu, number 2, Jen Lee, number 2, Liz Lemley, Ferreira, Powers, Carpenter, Eulander, Wagner, Schuster, Mancuso, Cancer, Hall, Haley Wynn, Nina O'Brien, Vinecki, Judd Hanks, Sam Morse, Mac Forehand, Connor Ralph, and Santos Griswold. We had the 86 auto out of 100 of Alex Ferreira, and we had green autos of Seth Westcott, Bodie Miller, Keisha Love, Madison Chuck. Evan Strong is just a base auto. Sorry about that. Hannah Kearney, green, and Ted Ligety, green. The stars of the show were the USA refractor autos. How about Christy Yamaguchi? Amber Glenn, Sean White, congrats, David. Feinberg, and then Ilya, 1 of 76. Liz Lemley, Jason Brown, out of 76. 1 gold auto was Brittany Corey, and the orange auto, of course, was Ilya. Congrats, Jiggy, on the awesome break. Thanks, everybody. And one last time, USA, USA, USA. Let's go get them. Can't wait for the Olympics. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks, everybody. Peace.